Oh, there is wine in there. Let's take a Chardonnay for the road. So my worry is this is going to... We'll piece these together and it either makes a miniature of one of those spinny things, or it's going to be a relay-like gateway to let something in. And I don't know which is worse. The fact that it could just be a pretty little display piece, or the fact that it... No, go away. The fact that it could be potentially something evil. If we go this way... I forgot I had contusions. If we go this way, we can sell. We need to go and talk to that guy's friend. Not friend.
I do appreciate that not every meter of land was plowed under to build this city. This tree is far too grand for such a fate.
I agree. I really like Andrea's outlook on things. I think she has a really fascinating way with it. We're in the wrong district. That says commercial, so over there. All the districts do link together, don't they? We are going to go and do that next, but I do want to do... Oh, it's way down here, isn't it? Speak with Trevor? No. Maybe it is Trevor. Yeah, it must be, because... No, that says mast. That's going to mast. Maybe Trevor's somewhere else. He was one of the first quests that we picked up.
Been up there, huh? Space?
Must be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Totally is. You're missing out.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
Landry!
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
I'm a member of Constellation.
Constellation? As in the elusive and mysterious Constellation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. I used to read stories about you guys when I was a kid. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
You're burring me up pretty quick. Pretty thick.
So you see right through me. Well, you've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for.
I get that a
Now,
lot.
confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits we talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
Tell me about the mark then.
Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki Jump's system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay. I mean, that sounds reasonable. If I can go at this reasonably.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Debt collection? Truly? There are other ways to make credits, you know.
I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing.
I know.
But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Hey, I'm keeping my options open. Don't look at me like that.
Wow, you look completely different. It's me.
Where's the gun shop?
You got me.
You want me to go to the spaceport? I don't want to. I want the other. Maybe it isn't Trevor. I wish this game gave you more than just speak with someone. I want to know the actual quest. Who was Borealis? It's not Saburo. Is it? It's not Doc.
If you think about it,
Spaceport? Oh god, what was the guy called? It's that one, it's out on a limb, it's an actual mission.
it basically pays for itself.
Emilio, yeah, there we go. Right, so there's missions, and then there's activities. Activities are there's super side quests.
Is there a type of weapon Combatech won't make?
I don't know. Probably not. Oh, we were going to look at leveling up, weren't we? We still need quite a few grav jumps for that. We still need to destroy quite a few ships for quite a lot of ships for that. Oh, that one's done. I am using ballistic weapons quite a lot. But we're also doing quite a lot of damage. I might do persuasion. I might try and max this out, and the Galbank quest sounds like the perfect place to do that. So we now have a 30% increase. And there is probably stuff that I should be taking tier 1 in, but I'm trying to focus on certain things, and then once that's done we'll move on to the next one. I do want to do outposts, but I feel like that's going to be a bigger undertaking, so I'd rather just build that one and build into that. I want to do spacesuits as well. We've finished all of our weapon crafting stuff, so we can craft and mod any weapon. What I want to do now is spacesuits, which gives me helmets, jump packs, and the suits themselves. So that's 4 down the line. But now, I mean, there's still all the ship stuff as well. I want to do all the shield boosts. I want to do the reactor. Well, we're working on the reactor boost. I want to do the weapon systems that we're using with the particle beams.
Of all the assignments they could have given me.
You okay, Emilio?
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
I'm on mass business too. Need some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, He's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
You could be the bigger man here.
Oh yeah? You think so? Wow, thanks for that. I'll really give it some thought. He really won't let this go, will he?
Probably not.
Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Sounds shady. I don't want to do anything like that.
Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to discuss, and Kelton can just forget about getting his hands on the data. See you around.
Give me a persuasion check game.
Changed your mind, did you? Willing to help me get a promotion?
Whatever.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay.
I share the surprise. You are willing to entertain this?
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment.
Oh, God.
Which is kind of locked.
How about you just give me Kelton's data now when we skip the rest?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
This isn't the way to go ahead.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is.
There has to be some way we can work this out.
There is, and I already explained exactly what it is.
Handing over the data is the right thing to do.
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on.
I think we just burn an auto persuade right now, right?
Hey, take it easy. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
Enough of this. I won't do it. Hand over the data. Now.
Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight. And tell Kelton to stuff it.
Jackass. You wanted to speak to me?
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
It was beautiful. I had never imagined such a place.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not?
You're not wrong.
After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
I'm putting my credits on magic pixies.
All right, fine. You could just say you have no idea. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
I hadn't thought about it, but now you've got me worried.
That was not my intent. I only meant to suggest that I am concerned about your well-being. Please, do not worry. I am sure everything will be, fine. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
This is exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled to be part of it.
You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
So she disliked the choice to help the guy, but she liked the idea of me persuading him and getting the data, which is all I wanted to do. So I think we're back to square one with her, but it should have just given me that option, and then the fallback is, oh well, you failed your persuasion, how about you go break into this person's apartment? Here's your data,
I tried
jackass.
to tell my colleagues that botany was important. I tried to warn them. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
Oh, here you go. Emilio's a prick.
That he is. I'm sorry that you had to put up with him, but this data is vital. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
I hope so. Just do my part.
And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
Did you need something?
I don't know, did I?
Is something amiss?
You have anything of interest for me?
Indeed I do. All yours.
Oh, I love it when you give me credits.
That is all. Very well.
Thanks. Oh, I might go do this one while we're here as well. But that would involve Andreja not being there. Are you coming? Okay, whatever. What's the temperature here? 21. Yeah, it's fest weather. This is my favorite janitor here. Oh. Good. Bye. That looked really laggy. So we're gonna run over to the ship.
They say some xenobirds can sing a song only their mate can hear, so they can find each other in large flocks.
I missed half of that.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
Does it... Does it remind you of the temple? Just out of interest.
You know, I went to chef school.
Where are you sending me? Oh, over there. To do illegal stuff. Right. Andreja, you're gonna wait here. No, you're gonna wait here.
Have my attention. Do not have all the fun without me.
You would not like what I'm about to do. Hey, baby. Can we maybe hose it down? It's looking a little dirty. Howdy.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around.
Who said I was a civilian?
Something I can help you with?
You've got some cargo that was impounded. I need access to it.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
I know you'd help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
So you're saying no now, but if I know you enough, you'll say yes eventually, right?
That's a good one.
I'm sure there's some way we can both win here.
Maybe so.
Sure, we can work something out.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. Could lose my job over it.
Secret safe with me?
Anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it?
I didn't even see you here.
1 second. All right, make it quick, will you?
I'm not going to take anything else. I'm going to leave the credits. Thanks, man.
Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay?
He's got to change his tune. I'd shut that door while the guard's there. I'll collect you in a minute. Because again, I really don't think you're going to like what I'm doing. I can't take any more crew, although I'd like to. I need to level up that skill then. I don't mind this place. I know it's generic, but I don't mind this place. So...
I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo?
You're in luck.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
It's funny. I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
I called in a favor.
Oh, did you? Well, I know who to go to next time I need to renew my liquor license. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample.
That's cool.
On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Heard any good rumors lately?
Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
It was riveting.
Catch you later.
We're getting these quests done. I do want to see what this is.
Hello.
But I don't know if it's interesting. We'll do one. And then it might just be a... I'm so happy with how this has turned out. It doesn't really need filling in, does it? Come on, you.
Hello. I will watch your back.
That's all I ask.
Good day, Captain.
Come on, Vasco, we're going. See if I can actually go to the right place this time.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Oh, Walter's here.
Once we get to Neon, I'll show you around my office there.
Oh, that's cool. Now we're searching for temples too. Who'd have thought?
It's exciting to see this little venture paying off, but we really do need to be careful. The artifacts were one thing, but this, well, we really need to keep this to ourselves. Can you imagine if word of this got out?
I know. There's no reason to think anyone will find out.
Spoken like someone who's never run a corporation focused on innovation. We need to figure out what this all means before someone else does. I guess we should be grateful we seem to be ahead of the pack, as it were. So far, no indications that anyone else has noticed what we're up to. Let's just hope that doesn't change with this newfound ability of yours.
I agree.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Hey, I've got some Stroud bits on this ship, but honestly, your stuff really needs a bit of a makeover. Get a quick hour before we leave.
About time you woke. We have things to do.
Can I get a coffee first? Okay. I'd love if you could actually make coffee in there.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes. Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions.
I know. I'm still stunned at what we discovered.
That's a good word for it. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
It's gotta be just advanced technology, just beyond what we know.
Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
Yeah. I want to stay focused on what we do next, not how I feel.
Smart. Staying focused. The other Constellation members are going to lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us. I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Take it easy.
My concern with... And I want to take Sam. Oh, you're looking at a proper bridge. Yeah, good on you, Walter. My concern with taking Sam is that we'd lose Andreja, because she isn't stationed on the ship. I mean, we could drop Sarah or Barrett. I'm interested in what Barrett has to say. But you'll do.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I feel confused. Like, I don't understand what's happening to me.
That's a very reasonable answer. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Take me to your leader, human.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I don't think malevolent beings would have granted me this new ability.
Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here.
Oh, we are.
All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
I'd have thought this would be more exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Maybe we've already met one. That mysterious captain. Maybe these the temples were intended for humankind all along.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Oh, I think I'm going to be fine. It kind of fits. And I thought I was the subject of your wildest dreams.
Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired.
She's
this is all
flustered.
scientifically speaking, of course.
Of course.
Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Thanks. Now where's Barrett?
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Is there?
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
I can tell it was still bothering you.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah.
I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Let me help you.
I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
What eventually happened to the Dauntless?
Shortly after I evacuated, I saw the ship come apart. The UC listed it as lost, so I assume the Dauntless was completely destroyed.
You never told me where you ended up after the battle.
What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
It's impressive that you soft landed after an emergency jettison so close to the exosphere.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same.
I'll set course for the Cassiopeia system.
Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
I'm sensing tension between you and Logan.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
Crusades are my speciality.
Thanks. I really needed a laugh. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I'm going to need someone who can keep my spirits up.
I'll have you back.
I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand.
Just the kind of guy I am. It's what friends are for.
You're absolutely right. They do. Oh, I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True friendship. Something I've denied myself for far too long.
What about Aja?
Traveling out here with you, I've discovered that friendships change by circumstance. I worked closely with Aja on long space voyages, so we became friendly. When she quit Constellation, the friendship ended. But I'm certain at this point, even if you and I were separated by a great distance, we'd never lose touch.
I'm pretty bad at keeping in contact with people, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Wait, what? She's now our Yeah, you go stand in the corner. What?
Hey,
are we?
good to see you.
Are we forced into?
Yes. Yes.
I need you on the ship.
Ah. Yes, we are done.
No, we're not done. Who do we drop? That's the problem. She doesn't add anything, does she? To unassign you, but she stays because she is. She is. How have I? I don't understand how this works, because I can always assign Sarah, but I can't assign Andrea. As long as she stays on the ship, I don't care. Because I will want to swap her out eventually. Oh, we need to talk to everyone else, but no. Let's get this Cassiopeia quest done so we can Does this give me more information on these? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't.